Daddy, please don't leave me. Not today. Not like this. Those were the last words Maya Richardson ever spoke to her father before the machines went silent. The hospital room smelled like disinfectant and grief. Maya clutched her father's chest as his final breath slipped away, her tears soaking into his worn work shirt. James Richardson, janitor, single father, her whole world was gone. 24 hours later, she buried him under gray skies, 6 months pregnant. Hollowed out by loss, I share new life stories here every day, and I would really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and liked my video. Now, let's jump back into my story. I sure you love it. If you keep listening till the end, and that's when her husband finished destroying what was left of her heart, Maya stood frozen outside the courthouse, her father's jacket wrapped around her shoulders, watching Marcus sign a marriage license. Not with her. With Vanessa, the ambitious woman from his office. The same woman who had whispered finally when Maya's father's heart monitor, FLATLINED, Marcus didn't look back. Vanessa smiled like she'd won. Maya's hands trembled around a sealed envelope her father had pressed into her palm before dying. When I'm gone, open this. Remember, you are never alone. You are never poor. You are never powerless. Marcus had no idea what he'd just walked away from. The day before her father died, Maya had sat beside his hospital bed for 16 straight hours. Marcus hadn't come. He'd texted excuses about work, meetings, pressure. Her father saw through it instantly. I see how he looks at you, James whispered weakly. Like you're a burden. Write in the comments and tell me which part of the world you're watching this story from. I'm really interested to see how far this story has traveled. Then he told her the truth. James Richardson wasn't his real name. He was James Hartwell III, heir to a massive industrial fortune. He'd walked away from billions to marry Maya's mother, choosing love over legacy. When her mother died giving birth, he chose Maya. Every time, he told her about the safety deposit box, the trust, the protection, how he'd made sure Marcus could never touch a penny. I know what's coming, he whispered. Trust the plan. James died holding Maya's hand. The funeral was quiet. Marcus stood beside her, but never once held her. He checked his phone, sighed when the preacher spoke, left early for clients. That night, Maya discovered the truth on Instagram photos of Marcus and Vanessa spanning months, hotels, dinners, smiles. The affair had been happening while Maya sat by hospital beds and prayed for miracles. The next morning, Marcus showed up late with divorce papers. I want a clean break, he said calmly. You keep the apartment. I'll support the baby. If that made him decent. Then came Vanessa's text. Polite, cold, final. Maya didn't scream. She didn't beg. She drove straight to the bank. And when the manager opened safety deposit box 1247, Maya's entire world shifted. Part 2. The power he never saw coming. Envelope felt heavier than it looked. Inside were documents Maya didn't understand at first, stock certificates, property deeds, account statements with numbers so large they felt unreal. Beneath them lay a letter in her father's handwriting, my dearest Maya. She read every word through tears. About the Hartwell family. About the fortune he never abandoned, only hid. About the trust he restructured 3 weeks before dying. The day after Marcus visited his hospital room complaining about bills and bad timing. Total estate value, $5.2 billion. Maya nearly collapsed. Her father hadn't just loved her, he had protected her from beyond the grave. That afternoon, she signed the divorce papers without hesitation. Not because she was weak, but because she was free. Marcus texted, "Did you sign?" She replied, "Yes, you're free." He had no idea what freedom had just cost him. 3 weeks later, elegant invitations arrived across the city. The Richardson Hartwell Foundation invited select professionals to a private dinner. Vanessa, eager to climb higher, convinced Marcus to attend. Neither of them knew who they were walking in to see. Maya arrived glowing 7 months pregnant. draped in quiet power. When she stepped to the podium and introduced herself as the founder, Marcus went pale. Vanessa's smile shattered. "My father was a janitor," Maya said calmly. "He taught me that real wealth is integrity. When he died, he left me his entire estate worth $5.2 billion, a mission to help women who feel powerless." Her eyes met Marcus's. "I was one of those women, until I learned my worth." The room erupted in applause. Marcus and Vanessa fled to the parking garage, where reality finally crushed them. Vanessa screamed. Marcus stood silent, knowing he'd made the biggest mistake of his life. Maya felt nothing but peace. Months later, she gave birth to a healthy daughter named James. After the man who gave her everything that truly mattered, her father had been right. She was never alone, never poor, never powerless. She just had to let the wrong people leave first. Thanks for watching till end. Please like and subscribe my channel. I will be very thankful to you. Sometimes life takes turns we never expect. Every person in this story carried their own pain, their own choices, and their own consequences. Maybe you saw yourself in one of them, or maybe it reminded you of someone you once knew. What do you think happened next? What would you have done if you were in their place? If you have any questions about what happened to the other characters, or if you want me to share more about them, just comment below. I read every message you leave, and your thoughts truly mean a lot to me. And if this story touched your heart, inspired you, or even made you think differently, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps me keep sharing stories that move people, open minds, and remind us we're all human. At the end of the day, your support keeps these stories alive. Thank you for watching, for feeling, and for being part of this journey. More powerful stories are coming soon. Stay tuned and stay kind.